Alright guys, welcome back. This is Jay's work, and on this week what we're going to do is I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips to help you out in the classroom. And why do you already look confused? I haven't even... No. Done. I'm going to give you guys a couple tips to make sure that you guys stay ready, but also stay chill in the classroom, in the lecture hall, in just any environment with a teacher that's watching you and grading you and giving you marks that could possibly go towards you graduating or not, which you need to do. Not gonna forget. Alright guys, the first tip that I want to teach you is seating game finesse. And what that means is, the first day you automatically gotta make sure that you got some idea what the classroom layout looks like. You gotta make sure you know where the smart kids sit in the front. You gotta make sure you know the stoner kids sit in the back. You gotta make sure everyone knows where they sit in the class and that you gotta plan that accordingly every single day. Now, in terms of like high school, it's not exactly like seating plans. So it's not necessarily like you sit in the same seat every day. You're not gonna worry about like, you know, teachers be like, hey, you sit over there and you sat there the first day, that's your seat for the rest of the year. No, you switch up every day. But you wanna make sure you have an idea of the teachers you wanna get each day. That way you go in and you just go straight to that seat. So, my tip of advice... What? Why are you playing with your keys?
I didn't have headphones.
I was just about to ask you a question, and I was going to see, but I'm scared of the answer now.
What?
So, you're in a lecture hall. What kind of seating do you like?
Alright, so for a lecture hall, I like to be way in the back where the teacher doesn't see what I'm doing. Not listening. That's pretty much it.
This is an example of the dumb kids that sit in the back of the class making sure they're just on the laptop playing games, trying to roll...
Sir, the new Mario game.
Stuff. Hey, don't touch that phone. Anyway, making sure that you have the right seating place every day is crucial. Alright guys, tip number 2, arguably the most important on this list, is that every single class, and I mean, I don't care if it's 9 o'clock p.m., 9 o'clock a.m., this is always mandatory. A nice cup of warm, heartwarming, soul-curing coffee.
Hot chocolate. What?
Hot chocolate? What are you, 6? This is no Santa Claus parade, okay? We'll drink coffee out here. Okay?
Just hear me like hot chocolate. I just like hot chocolate, but I don't drink coffee, but whatever.
How old are you? Don't answer that, because your intelligence scares me already. Anyway, you're going to get tired in class. And I mean, you're going to literally want to fall asleep every single time the teacher goes, and then the War of 1812 went, and then you will die inside. And I mean, die inside. So make sure you got something to keep you awake. Alright guys, moving on to the third tip, and probably the one that people always forget, but always remember in the moment. So, if you're the kid in the class that always asks this question, hey bro, yo, so I came a little late today, but do you have a pen though? Or you're the girl that's like, okay, so, weirdest thing happened this morning, I forgot my pencil case, and I need a pen. Do you have a pen? Like, I can borrow for a second? Then, this rule pertains to you in particular. Now, I used to be this guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to be this guy every single day, 0 school utensils, no ruler, no protractor, no pen, no pencil, no calculator, no eraser, no notepad, no nothing. That's because I was broke partly, but what's the question now?
Okay, I'm not judging, but how did you become a teacher if you didn't do anything, if you never had anything?
Because I'm intelligent, unlike some people in this room.
Who?
I don't know, there's only me in here.
And you're
yeah, so well, if I'm the intelligent one and the other persons in the room aren't intelligent, who else isn't intelligent?
This is a trick question. Is this gonna be on the test? Is there a test in this class?
But yeah, anyway guys, honestly, there's so many different things that happen. The teacher might be like, hey, we need everyone to write their name on the paper. They might need like, hey, there's a sign-up sheet, come sign up for your project date. They might be like, hey, we need someone to sign like something for something or you need to like sign this because you're trying to sign for whatever. I don't know, a bunch of signing might happen. That means you need a pen. If you don't have a pen, then you're wrong. If you have a pen, can I borrow it? We're gonna move on to the next topic. Alright guys, next tip for the classroom is one that I think people will also sleep on. But again, super important that you kind of gotta have it at some point. So now, in this digital age that we live in, we're all on our laptops in class, we're all typing out notes, we're all searching Twitter, we're all texting our friends next to us because we don't want to have the teacher see us. All that kind of stuff goes down. However, the thing you gotta make sure that happens is that all the bookmarks on your browser that you need for that class are always in that bar up there.
Bowser? Sir, I thought we beat him.
Browser. Browser. With an R, right? It's on the board. How did you miss that? There's an R right there. Browser.
Is that like another code word for Bowser?
No, it's like the internet, like what you use to browse the internet because it's a browser.
Well, I mean, the so-called browser that you're talking about stole my Princess Peach. And I was like, hey, that's my Peach emoji, because Peach had that peach. If you know what I'm saying, sir. So, I got her back, and then she still has the Peach emoji. But I mean, if we're talking about browser and Bowser's, I beat him a long time.
I'm gonna die here. Guys, just make sure that you have all the tabs you need for that class because you never know what they're gonna pull out. They might be from the website you didn't check. It might be from the email that you missed. It might be from the orientation that you slept through because you were up all night partying and you were sleeping through all the presentation on orientation day, so you didn't listen to anything, and they had a bunch of different browsers, things that you missed, and you didn't listen to it, and you didn't have it, so now you're missing it because you were stupid. Alright guys, next tip, another one that I think is super important because I think about it every single day because it's my life mantra. Comfort over everything. So look, it's cool to have the jeans that are a little too tight because it's stylish. It's cool to have like the shirt that's like, might have some holes in it, might be a little more on the tighter side to show off the muscles that you don't really have but you want to have. It might be cool to have all these different things that are a little too uncomfortable but still stylish. But I think that if the style doesn't mix with the comfort, it's not really style.
Yeah, but sir, she had them apple bottom jeans on. And I was like, bruh, I did not pay attention to the teacher at all. At all. At all. I was like,
I need you to answer I need you to answer a question.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Look at my face. Look at my face.
Okay.
Does it look like I care?
Sure, you know back in your time when they wore them apple bottom jeans, you're like,
Yes, I do, sir. Anyways, you're sitting in these lecture halls for way too long, and sometimes the clothes that you wear that are too tight can get too uncomfortable. So make sure that you got some relatively chill clothes on. Still be stylish, but make sure that you're ready for 3+ hours of sitting in a seat that you don't really like, because I guarantee you, you're not sitting in no beanbag chairs, okay? As much as I'd like to sit in one of those nice, cool, round swivel chairs with the pillows in it and the fluffy stuff on it, you don't have those in university. You got these weird plastic chairs or the rolly ones that you can't roll around in because the kids next to you are like this close to you because you're all typing down your notes and stuff. It's too close. Make sure you got on, some nice chill jeans or maybe some sweatpants. Make sure you got some comfortable shoes on. Make sure you got a nice casual shirt on or whatever. Whatever you gotta do. Just make sure it's comfortable and make sure that you chillin', okay? Don't want to worry about your clothes. You want to worry about your grades because if you don't got good grades, when we buy new clothes, you're not gonna get a good job. You can't get a good job. You can't make any money. You have no money, you have no clothes. You gotta sell your clothes you have now, which are stylish ones, but then you can't still survive because you don't have enough money to pay for like regular things like food and gas and water and life and stuff like that. So basically, if you're not wearing comfortable clothes, you won't have a good life. I know it's a little confusing, I'm sorry. So I think that if that's
time out.
Time out.
Time out, sir.
Yeah.
What the hell did you just say?
You
talked about life and not getting good life means you're not going to get good grades. And if you don't get good grades, it's not going to pay for college. And if you can't pay for college, you're going to have to sell your clothes. I ain't trying to be nude, sir.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what that was. We're just going to move on to the last tip because...
Okay, it's not going to be on the test, right? That hole's not.
But you're not going to pass the test anyway, so I don't even think that matters to you. True. Now on to the last tip, probably the golden rule. Alright guys, we have reached the final lesson, tip, thing that I'm doing with this. And it's probably the one that if you don't follow everything else just goes out the window. All the other tips I just taught you don't mean nothing because this one is the most important. Now, as you can see, we've got a nice little acronym going on over here. So, because it's an acronym that I haven't written out the words for yet, E, I'm going to test you right now.
What?
What do you think AOT stands for in the world of classroom tips?
Can I get a hint?
Let's just say it has something to do with knowing your schedule and your route and stuff around school.
Okay. Now, I don't know my schedule that well,
I assume so.
but I'm assuming that the A stands for attend, Ontario, Toronto. That's it. That's what it stands for. OT. You think I'm dumb?
Attend Ontario, and is that your final answer?
I got 2 tries.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give you 2 tries.
Okay. Let's restart. I don't know my schedule, right? I don't really know it. But if I had to guess what the AOT stands for, I would have to go with analyze, optimistic, treasure.
So, out of those 2 answers, which one do you think is the closest to what it actually is?
I would say the second one, because treasure has to be discovered pretty, like, you have to arrive on time to the treasure, right? So that's why if you arrive on time to the treasure, you're gonna be the first ones to get the treasure, and the other pirates of the Caribbean or wherever they're from is not gonna be able to get the treasure from you. It's your treasure.
So, you just said you have to arrive on time, but your answer to this acronym is analyze, optimistic, treasure.
Yeah. Analyze, optimistic, treasure.
Well, let me tell you that both the answers you submitted were farther from what it is. And you actually said the answer, but not as the answer. It stands for arrive on time.
So you're not making any sense.
Guys, this is the golden rule in school. You always want to arrive on time. And what that means is, don't loaf too much when you're chilling in the caf and your freaking class is on the 4th floor and you're like, I'll go in 5 minutes. Don't loaf. Don't chill too long. Chilling is great. Let's not forget that. I chill 365 days except for the days which I gotta do work, which is kind of all of them, so I'd say I chill maybe never. I'm joking, I do. Always make time to chill. But not when you have a class to get to. You always want to make sure that you are there at a generally nice time. Now that means a nice time of on time. It doesn't mean, 5 minutes I can be there. It doesn't mean, I'm right close to, I can chill away for like 6 minutes. No, it means get there when you're supposed to get there, because that means you're a good student, that means you're on the way to a good education, a good graduation, and a good life. Right on time. It's a beautiful thing. Before you ask a question, I want you to think about it in your head and go, is this dumb? Just, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to do that. Ready? Okay, cool.
Wait, gotta go take a shit.
Alright guys, that was the first episode of Jay's Board, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, the series is back, the board is back, but it's flipped around as you can see. We've had this plan for a while, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys will continue with it because we got a bunch of different ideas for this version of it now. Per usual, you gotta subscribe, but this time to my channel, youtube.com/JPEEEZY. You can follow me personally at JPEEEZY underscore.
Undergore? That's sick. That sounds like That sounds like a place in Lord of the Rings where
It does. It does.
Right, Underlord.
It does. At JPEEEZY _ on Instagram and Twitter.
And you guys can follow me at EIAIZZO on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And also, just like to throw it out there, I did change my name for my YouTube channel to just E. It's no longer L-E-C-I-E-T-O, cause fuck that shit.
Wow.
Sorry.
Guys, thank you so much. Obviously, if you guys like it, make sure you leave a thumbs down below. If you guys want to see anything different that we do, like in terms of lessons I can teach, in terms of things you want to see on Jay's board, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. Share with your friends, your family, your teacher, dogs, cats,
Cute
fish,
friends.
Cute friends. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back next week. And more to come from this channel as well, so stay tuned. This has been it. And I don't know why I'm ending it this way. We're just gonna do the typical wait and
I feel
then
like we
say.
should change that serious face, you know? I feel like we should change it. Wow, this is the one thing we haven't thought about.
No, yeah, we haven't.
Shit.
Alright.